There was one, and then there was two. But now, I don't even know how many there's been, but let's talk about it. Kick. XQC and Amouranth have both been signed over to Kick for quite a lot of money. So XQC has gotten from what I understand, it's a $70 million deal. There are incentives that can get him up past $100 million, which is absolutely insane. Now, I know this comparison's been made before, and I'm going to make it again. But you have one of the top NBA players, LeBron James, I don't know if he's one of the top dogs now, but he was paid at $97 million for his last 2-year contract. And then you have XQC, we'll just call it a $100 million contract for 2 years for a non-exclusivity stream or streaming on Kick, which basically means that he's allowed to stream wherever else he wants to, but will he? And is it the end of Twitch? I don't know. I'm curious what your guys' opinion is, but in mine, I think Twitch is on the decline, which I think generally a lot of people are on this consensus. It's just, where else is it going? They're not doing anything to deliberately help their creators. They're really just worried about making money for themselves, which, I mean, everyone wants to make money. Kick, where's my deal? I just need like a couple grand and I'll come over. I just think it's crazy to think that not that long ago, gamers were considered a waste of space. And now in 2023, you can score a $100 million contract. Amouranth, from what I understand of her deal, was around $30 million for a 2-year contract. I assume it's also non-exclusive. I haven't looked into anything. I doubt these contracts will be released online to actually read over any of the stipulations or anything. I doubt the full amount that's actually been released to the public, the 30 million and or the 100 million, is actually going to be what they take home. But I don't know, and regardless, it'll probably be more than I ever take home in all of my life, so that's a fun thought. What about XQC that grants $100 million? Is the viewership base really that big? Is there enough sales and everything to actually get their money back? Now, granted, XQC, I don't even know how many subs he's going to be averaging, and he's non-exclusive, so he can stream wherever else he wants. Will he still stream on Twitch? I don't know. I'm curious to see. Now, Twitch has some of their stipulations about streaming on other websites. You have the 24-hour rule where after streaming on Twitch, none of that content that you streamed during that stream that you did can be uploaded anywhere else until 24 hours after that has aired. So there is some kind of, I don't know, I would call it some dirt on the ground, some crap that can't really be swept under the rug. So what's the point of being on Twitch anymore? I think a lot of the people that are going to stay on Twitch are going to kind of be many of the hard-headed people that, not even necessarily hard-headed, but for lack of a better term, they believe Twitch is still top dog, so they're always going to stay with Twitch. Now, I wish YouTube would get their streaming pumped up a little bit. Now, I have seen some news in the YouTube Partner Program that does seem beneficial for streamers. If you guys want to learn more about that, just let me know in the comments. I can kind of talk about some of the YouTube partner updates that I see that are coming along. This is definitely a video kind of outside my norm, so hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you do, leave a comment down below and let me know how I'm doing. I don't talk like this. This is out of my expertise. I just play video games. But here I am. Do you think Kick is going to stand the test of time? I'm curious how long will last. They are still a baby company. They're shelling out a lot of money. They are backed by Stake, which is a gambling company. But as far as I'm aware at this moment, you have Amouranth, XQC, and Aiden Ross all on Kick, which, of course, one of the three is probably not so much of a loved content creator. I'll just call it. I couldn't think of a better word. But I know there's some stipulations and some people have a thing in their mind where they don't like Aiden Ross. I don't really know anything about the guy. I live under a rock.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. A rock.
Now, I know he's done some not so tasteful things in the past, but from my understanding, he's still a relatively young guy. He can grow, he can change, he can become a better person. He might get worse. Who knows? Who am I to say? I don't know the guy. But regardless, I'm curious to see who else will get signed over to Kick, because someone's got to be next. Now, from my understanding, Ludwig is locked into YouTube, and I think he's pretty happy on YouTube platform, so I don't really see him trying to break contract or do anything extra to get over on Kick, but I might be wrong. Now I know Asmongold has talked to a member of Kick. I'm not sure where he ranked in his importance at Kick, but there was some discussion on one of his YouTube videos recently and what Kick is aiming to do. They do want to implement a $16 an hour wage, a payable wage from anyone from 1 viewer to 5 billion viewers, I don't know. They want to pay a livable wage. They still have the 95-5 split, and from what I've heard, they are talking about adding in ad revenue. They don't actually have ad revenue on the website yet, so if you do stream on there, you will only be making money through either donations and or through the subscribers or subscriptions, which is still great considering the rate's 95.5, which is just, that's stupid. It's not even stupid. It's just like, it's just amazingly good ratio. Will it stay around? I don't know. It's hard to say. 95.5 is such a good split that, I mean, just boiling it to $100, I'm going to keep 95 and I'm going to give you $5. Is that a good deal for Kick? Is it actually gonna stand the test of time? I don't know. I don't really see where the money's coming in for Kick right now. They're just spending hand over fist. Money's going out the door. I mean, off the bat, within, we'll call it a week, they've spent 130 mil on XQC and Amouranth alone. I don't know if Aiden Ross was bought over to Kick with a contract or if he just decided to do it because of some skeptical things he's done in the past. I really don't look into a lot of negative content online. It just doesn't float my boat, doesn't tickle my pickle, does nothing for me. So I'm more just into the news and games of the world. That's what I'd like to see, what's good's happening in this world. So hopefully this is a good sign for streamers in general, that Kick pushing forward and trying to make something better. And it seems like their eyes are really set on helping the streamer, which is great, when really like the content creator is going to be who makes you money as the website host, provider, streaming service provider. So you want to make your streamers and content creators happy, right? That's the thought. At least you would think it is, but it seems like some other websites might have something else kind of in their goals. I'm not sure. I think Twitch/Amazon just wants to make money, and they don't really care about who gets run over in the process. Small streamers, in my opinion, don't have a benefit on Twitch. The push is terrible. It's an oversaturated market. If you're not pulling a following from TikTok, hell, even Instagram, Shorts, I don't want to go for short form content because personally I like my long form content. I think it's more fun to engage with people. You can kind of build a connection with your community and it's just more fun for me. There's substance to it. Shorts, I feel like I'm just pow 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 in the face, but you don't really know anything about the content creator. They just kind of throwing shit in your face just within seconds, and to me it makes my ADD or ADHD spiral out. Anyway, I'm curious to see what happens with Kick. I'm doing a lot of hand movements because I feel like it's a good thing. I don't know. I kind of feel like, I don't know. I'm special in more ways than one. But I am curious to see what kind of unfolds with Kick over the next couple weeks /month/year. I think there could be some really good opportunities for content creators and streamers on a new platform. I think in this time period in the world, at least speaking for games content creators in that side of the internet, I think it's time to expand. I think the world needs to offer more services, and not because we need more stream. We don't need more Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus. We don't need more of that. We need more options for the consumer to not consume. To be a creator, you need more options to make money. This world's already hard to live in. People spend a lot of time making content. They spend years growing up a following. There is a lot of work put into this, so I do think content creators deserve their fair share. And most of the time I feel like content creators are kind of getting kicked to the curb. They're getting used and abused. They're just getting their money taken from them. Not that it's necessarily their money, but if you have a couple thousand viewers, you sell some products for them, you deserve some kind of compensation, right? At least I think so. But Comparing the gaming world to the NBA now, that a major top-level sports player like LeBron James can train his, I presume, whole life to become a top-tier athlete. You can do the same thing in gaming now. I don't know which is really harder, but you can do both. So if you're a gamer, man, there's opportunities out there. Mind you, you're gonna have to dig. You're gonna have to find it. It isn't easy. So if you think you're just gonna hop on Kick and become the next XQC, next Markiplier, PewDiePie, Cinnamon Toast Ken, Ethan, I'm just naming people I like, Jacksepticeye too. Regardless, if you think that you can just press play on stream and you're gonna become those huge content creators, realistically, it might not happen. It could, granted, with a lot of work. I've been on YouTube for 2 years now, and I'm just here. I'm still doing stuff. Hell, even this video is new for me. But yeah, not to go off on a huge tangent there, but I am very curious what Kick has cooking up for the next couple months and year to actually see what they can provide for the content creator, and if they actually change up the platform a little bit. It is a little bare bones, and it is still a lot reminiscent of Twitch. So hopefully they kind of start sprouting into their own little blossoming flower and becoming their own website, their own entity, their own identity, their own brand. So hopefully the next few months smell something good for content creators and the whole community as a whole. If anything, maybe it'll kind of churn up some business on YouTube and Twitch in general, just for the content creators. Maybe they'll be pushed to do something that actually helps us, the content creators. Now, obviously Twitch has way too many ads, so I think they need to figure out how to like also help the consumer too. Having an hour worth of ads and then watching 20 minutes of content sucks. No one's going to go to your website, so you better work on that, Twitch. Maybe cut back on the ads a little bit. Regardless, I know that the ad incentives are generally, people can put them in themselves, and kind of like you can set how many ads you want to run an hour or something like that. But it's curious. What are you guys' opinions on Kick? Do you think they're bad? Are they just bad news bears? Should no one go on quick? Why do I keep saying quick? I don't know. But Kick, what is your opinion on Kick? How do you feel about Twitch and their current whatever the hell they're doing? I know they just backtrack on the 70-30 split that's already existed, basically for high-end content creators only. Any of your small content creators, it's not going to help you at all. Sucks to suck, but that's the position you and I are both left in. So I'm curious to see where we'll go in the future. Hopefully the content creators get another helping hand, because I think everyone needs a win, right? We all need a win. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave your comment down below in the comments. Leave your opinion down in the comments. What do you think is going to happen? Subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and check out all the other videos. Usually I do indie horror. If you like this video, maybe I'll try to do some others, so let me know what you think. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Oh man, I need a deal, bro. Kick, where's my deal, man? I'll stream for you. I will shake them cheeks, man.